We have two additional leaked photos of the rumored Jordan Tatum 3. Now, the more photos of the shoe we see, the more I'm convinced that the design team at Jordan Brand wants a sense of continuity with Jayson Tatum's shoes, and sometimes it feels like they're cooking a build-up to a banger. Of course, we won't be seeing the Tatum 3 on Jayson's feet during the 2024 NBA Finals, but all the same, let me pick up where I left off in my previous video about the shoe, so stick around and let's talk. Welcome back, this is Fresh Bear. Smash the thumbs up button, share this video to your friends, follow me on Instagram, and if you're new here, subscribe to my channel for updates. That said, let's dive in. Back in May 8, 2024, I posted a video about the first leaked photo of the rumored Jordan Tatum 3. In that video, the shoe had a white upper with floral designs in some of the panels. Thinking about it now, the shoe echoes the Welcome to the Garden colorway of the Jordan Tatum 1. Back then, here is what I thought about the shoe. Roll the clip. If this is indeed the Jordan Tatum 3, the overall design seems to be a general continuation of the look of the Tatum 2, which, come to think of it, isn't necessarily bad. Jordan Brand seems to be establishing a sense of continuity in Jayson's signature series, but in terms of performance, this rumored Tatum 3 has some Kobe vibes to it. Think low top with a potential drop in midsole. Sounds familiar for a third signature shoe? Because it does. Hint: Jordan Zion 3. Now that we have a view of the outsole, some of my initial thoughts have partially changed. Let's start with the upper. In the latest leaked photos, we see two more colorways of the rumored Jordan Tatum 3, a white and pink pair and a black and red one. Both pairs seem to confirm that regardless of the colorway, the rumored Tatum 3 will have seemingly distinct sections for the upper, with each section held together by thick stitching. Obviously, this setup is a direct contrast to a one-piece upper setup like the one in the Jordan 29. So instead of just having an upper consisting of a single piece or two of a given material, the Tatum 3 seems to have at least 3 types of mesh variants stitched across about 5 panels. To me, this feels counterintuitive because more separate parts held together means more areas vulnerable to tearing at the seams. That's just my initial take on the upper material, which isn't final by any means. Next up, we have the cushioning. In the May 8 video I mentioned earlier, I did say that there's a chance that the Tatum 3 could feature a drop in midsole similar but not the same to the Jordan Zion 3 setup. But now that we have a look at the outsole setup combined with the relatively low heel height of the midsole, my impression has changed. It seems like we'll have just another standard foam setup with an embedded zoom unit or two. I say this because the front section of the outsole has 3 grooves which are implemented for enhanced flexing in that area. You don't usually find this in shoes with an independent drop-in foam midsole that is already soft to begin with. You usually find these grooves in conjunction with stiffer foams, so there's that. Speaking of the outsole, nothing is confirmed if the rumored Tatum 3 will still use foam. But now that we have a look at the outsole, it seems like the forefoot section will use rubber, in this case translucent rubber, which has more surface area than the Tatum 2 and which should be a better setup. The black section of the outsole though has me thinking, because it might be foam instead of rubber. I say this because the black material wraps up to the lateral section of the midsole, and Jordan Brand has been keen on cutting down the weight of the Tatum signature line. If this was rubber, it goes against cutting weight since there's an extra piece at the sides. I don't know what Jordan Brand is thinking, but I'm not sold on this setup yet. The more photos of the Jordan Tatum 3 we see, the more it becomes clear that this rumored third signature shoe is a continuation of the Tatum 1 and 2. There are, of course, differences, but to me, the overall design language has a unifying theme. A lightweight shoe with lateral panels for support, combined with a stable cushioning almost to the point of stiffness. In the meantime, let me know what you think about the rumored Jordan Tatum 3. Post your thoughts in the comments section, smash the thumbs up button, share this video to your friends, follow me on Instagram, and if you're new here, subscribe to my channel for updates. This is Fresh Bear, thanks for watching, peace and love to the fellow underdogs.